You're sitting in an interview and things are going well, and then the interviewer looks down at your CV and says, I see you've moved jobs every 2 years. Why is that? Suddenly the room feels maybe a little quieter. You might start wondering, do they think I'm unreliable? Do they think I'm going to leave them too? Maybe. So it's a question that can catch a lot of people off guard in an interview. But the truth is, it's not the trap that maybe you think it is, or maybe other people think it is. In construction and in many industries, moving roles every couple of years is actually very common, and I would see it maybe day to day on different CVs that come through to myself. So the projects can finish, companies can restructure, opportunities come up that help you progress your career faster. So there's always reasons why that you might move. So when an employer asks this question, they're usually not accusing you of anything, so don't take it that way. What they're really trying to understand is pretty simple. So can we trust that you're here for the right reasons, and are you going to stay? So instead of defending your career moves, think about telling the story behind them. Have a think about that before you even go to the interview. For example, you could say something like this: each move in my career has been about progressing and learning something new. One role gave me strong experience setting out. Another allowed me to work on a larger project, and the most recent one helped me step up in terms of my responsibility. Now suddenly your CV doesn't look like it's job hopping, it looks like career development, which is what it is and what you want to portray in the interview. But there's one more thing that employers really want to hear on top of that. They want reassurance first and foremost. So after explaining your journey, bring it back to why this role matters to you. Something like, you could say something like, at this stage in my career, I'm looking for a company where I can stay longer term, continue developing and contribute to bigger projects. That's why this opportunity stood out to me. So mention something like that along those lines. So that shows maturity, it shows direction, and it shows commitment, which is what your future employer will want to see from you. So remember, a CV shows where you've been, but an interview is about showing where you're going. And if you can explain your journey clearly, honestly, and with confidence, what might look like too many moves can actually become a story of growth, ambition, and experience, which is exactly what you're looking for. So if you're preparing for interviews and you want more advice like this, we share tips regularly to help construction professionals navigate the hiring process with confidence. You can find that on the likes of LinkedIn or any other of our socials. Because a good interview isn't about having the perfect CV, it's about telling your story the right way. My name is Owen, Recruitment Manager here at Breagh Recruitment.